What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're doing something, well, not really different. I don't know what to say. It's another reaction video, but then again, it's kind of not a reaction video because I'm not really Look, here it is. I'm going to make it simple. We're basically just looking at the Detroit Lions 53-man roster, okay? That's what we're going to be doing in this video. So it's an article, but it just has the Detroit Lions 53-man roster. Now, obviously, this can change. Things change all the time, but at this point, this is what the 53-man roster looks like for the Detroit Lions. Now, the Lions have been making a lot of moves to bring in practice squad players, which we can get to later if you guys want me to. But basically, the 53-man roster is something that's obviously going to be interesting. So I'll just give my reactions, my thoughts. You guys can give me your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, that'll be it for the video. It should be pretty fun, though. So we're going to start this off. I'm not going to scroll through too fast. We're going to start this off with the quarterbacks. And as you guys can see, we have our three quarterbacks there: Matthew Stafford, Josh Johnson, and David Blau. Blau, I think it's Blau, okay? But anyways, not really too surprised. Matthew Stafford, obvious. Josh Johnson, I think he definitely won that backup role in that last preseason game. I mean, he got better. Week 3 looked good, and Week 4 he just definitely took it over. So I think he looks solid. And then we brought in David Blau. Now, David Blau, the quarterback from the Cleveland Browns, who we traded to, we really didn't see anything of, but apparently he's on the roster. So, I don't know. The Lions saw some good stuff, apparently, but I can remember back when the Lions saw this versus the Raiders. Remember when the Lions played the Raiders, and then Connor Cook played well versus us, and we signed Connor Cook? Well, where's Connor Cook at? No, hopefully it's not like that, but it kind of reminds me of that when you look back and see that, hey, you know, David Blau is now on the Detroit Lions quarterback roster. So, we'll see. Detroit Lions are keeping 3 quarterbacks. Some teams only keep 2. As we know, the Patriots only kept 2. They may bring another third back. So we'll just see what happens. I don't know how long he'll be there, but at this point, that's what the quarterback group looks like. Not too surprised with anything there, but I could see changes happen for sure. Now, into the running back position, they include Nick Bawden as a running back, even though he's a fullback, okay? But we have Kerryon, CJ, Ty, and that doesn't surprise me at all. These 3 running backs are very talented. Kerryon's a beast. CJ Anderson's that big, powerful running back. And Ty Johnson, I'm so glad, man. He's going to get a lot of opportunities this season. Obviously, Nick Bawden as a fullback. Now, I was surprised when we cut Mark Thompson. I thought we would find a way to keep him on the team. But again, you only have 53 spots. You really got to just keep what you have to keep. So I'm not too surprised. I understand why they did it. But then again, I was kind of confused, right? They cut Zach Zenner, and I thought they cut Zach Zenner because Mark Thompson won that role. And, you know, then they cut Mark Thompson. So apparently, it wasn't that necessarily Mark Thompson won the role. It's that the Detroit Lions just had to move on from some running backs. And they moved on from a lot of running backs so far. So now they're really down to 3. You can add in Nick Bawden if you want to. Now on to the tight end position, we have TJ Hockenson, Jesse James, and Logan Thomas. Now, Isaac Nauta was actually cut. I thought we were going to hold 4 tight ends with Isaac Nauta. Apparently not. I was wrong. I get wrong sometimes. My bad. But TJ Hockenson and Jesse James are top 2 tight ends. Very, very confident in those guys. Then we have Logan Thomas at the 3rd, who actually has played really well. I think he deserves that spot, no matter how you want to look at it. Now, bringing in another tight end could be something that we have to do during the season, especially if injuries happen, because we know they will. And we'll have to bring another tight end at some point. That could be Isaac Nauta. We'll just have to wait and see what happens there. Onto the wide receiver position, we have Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones, Danny Amendola, Chris Lacy, and Travis Fulgham. And again, I'm really confident in that wide receiver group. I know there was thoughts about, hey, maybe Mohamed Sanu, those kind of players. Top 3, I like our top 3. Amendola, I think Amendola is going to be pretty good. I think Amendola cannot be slept on. Chris Lacy, I think he's pretty much deserved it. They told him, hey, you're going to make the team. And I'm not really surprised because he played really well in the offseason, kind of earned it. And Fulgham's the draft pick this season. He's got that threat, right? He's got the threat to make big plays. As long as he's more consistent, he'll have a really good role for the Lions. But again, things change, so hopefully those guys stay there. Moving on to the offensive line position, we have 9 guys. Now, I would not be surprised if Detroit Lions decide to bring in other guys, move this around a little bit, shift some players, cut some players, add in some players. Things are going to happen. I can almost 100% guarantee that things will happen to this offensive line. But looking at it right now, we have Taylor Decker, Kenny Wiggins, Frank Ragnow, Graham Glasgow, Rick Wagner, Joe Dahl, Terrell Crosby, Oday Abushi, and Bo Benshaw. Bo Benshaw. I always say Bo Benschwazzle. There's no Z. Actually, there is a Z, but I don't know why I say Benschwazzle, okay? I think it's Benshaw. Either way, that's what the offensive line looks like. I would not be surprised if Bo was off the team at some point, but again, he is a rookie. Then you see Oday Abushi. Solid, right? He's a backup guard. You see Crosby. Now, one of my videos I talked about last video, I said Detroit Lions only really have 1 backup tackle. As you can see, that is Terrell Crosby. Other than that, all these guys play guard. So we'll see if the Lions go get another tackle. We'll see what happens there. On to the defensive line where we looking pretty scary, okay? Let me just say it like that, all right? Looking at the defensive line, we got Deshaun Hand, who is a beast, right? Deshaun Hand out of Alabama. Then we have Damon Snacks Harrison. He's snacking it up, baby. The best defensive tackle run stopper in the league, hands down. Then we have Ashawn Robinson, he's a scary guy out of Alabama. Again, out of Alabama. We got them scary defense linemen. Then we got Mike Daniels, who's on a mission to sack Aaron Rodgers. Okay, we know about this. Then we got Trey Flowers, who we gave $90 million to. So Trey, I think enough is said. Go do your thing, my guy. Then we have Romeo Cora, super underrated, man. This dude is also a beast. He's going to be crazy again this season. With all the pressure taken off him, with all the focus on other guys, oh, man, Romeo's going to be scary. And Kevin, my guy Kevin Strong, man, making the roster. Congratulations, Kevin. I have to give you a round of applause for that, Kevin Strong. You definitely deserved it. And I'm glad you're on the team. Now, on to linebackers. We got 7 of these things. And that is Devon Kennard, Jelani Tavai, Jared Davis. Like those 3 guys. And even the 4th would be Christian Jones. So I think that's kind of in order how it would go. Now, Jared Davis, as we know, is injured. Well, I mean, not like injured, like, oh, he's not actually injured. I mean, like, I don't know how long he's going to be injured for. So there's definitely going to be people that have to take on bigger roles. I think Maven will be a guy that does that. Miles Killebrew, I said before, will be perfect versus the Cardinals. Hopefully they utilize him. Then we have Austin Bryant, who can also play defensive line. So he's very versatile. I like that. But he's had to deal with a lot of injuries. So hopefully he's healthy. I've heard the Lions are really trying to figure out everything there. So hopefully he's healthy. Onto the cornerback position, we have Darius Slay, Rashawn Melvin, Justin Coleman. Those top 3 are your cornerbacks. Now, my 4th cornerback would be Amani, just like it is here. But as you can see, they moved on from a lot of guys. Tease is not here. Mike Ford is here. I don't know why I said that. I looked at it and for some reason, my brain triggered to say Michael Ford's not here, even though I looked at it. But Andre got cut. We have Tease out of here. So there's some, I don't know if you want to say talented players, but there's some maybe surprising moves. I don't know. Tease Tabor apparently did not get claimed, so unfortunately for Tease, dang, that's super unfortunate, man. I'm rooting for Tease. I want him to find a spot. I want him to find a home. But either way, I like our top 4. I think Amani definitely got better as preseason went on. Jamal Agnew, he's a return man. We'll just leave it at that. Michael Ford, I would say he's all right. You know, he got better. He showed me a little bit in that last preseason game, so hopefully he can stand up to that. And D. Virgin is a very good special teams type of player. Now, onto the safety position, we have Quandre Diggs, Tracy Walker, who are going to be our 1 and 2 safety. Look really good, but don't be surprised we bring out that 3 safety punch with Will Harris. Now, we did cut Andrew Adams, who was pretty much a good ball hawk. I don't know what else you could ask for him. Maybe to not give up touchdowns, but either way, I mean, this dude was... Overall, he's making the plays throughout the offseason, so I will not be surprised if you go somewhere else. But again, we do have 5 safeties, so you kind of have to limit yourself there. CJ Moore is a really good special teams player, so you had to make a decision. Tavon Wilson's also a guy that helps on special teams. But the top 3 here, these guys are scary. They're going to make a lot of big plays. And finally, at special teams, we have Matt Prater, Sam Martin, and Don Muehlbach, okay? These are pretty much the most obvious ones. I think everybody knew this coming into the season before seeing anything. These were going to be the 3 guys. Matt Prater, 61-yard field goal. Matty P. I will have a 61-yard field goal challenge coming up at some point. Stay tuned for that, man. I'm going to try to make a 61-yard field goal, and I have a good feeling that I'm going to make it. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Then we have Sam Martin, who's just so reliable. Sam Martin's a beast. I got to get myself a Sam Martin jersey. What am I doing? And then we got Don Muehlbach. Don Muehlbach, bro. Don Muehlbach. Just a legend. Just absolute legend. We'll leave it at that. And that's basically how the 53-man roster looks at this point. Now, again, players are going to move. Things are going to change. This probably won't stay the same. I can almost 100% guarantee this won't stay the same. But at this point, this is what we're looking like. And I wanted to give my reactions. Also, I want to hear your guys' reactions. Because what's a reaction video without y'all reactions, right? What is it then? So I want you guys to get in the comments. Give me your reactions. And, yeah, I appreciate y'all for stopping in for another video. You guys haven't seen my last one, definitely go check that out. And, I don't know how to end this video. I'm just kind of blabbering at this point. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.